Hiya, Bobby.
Hi, Ken.
You want to go for a ride?
Sure, Ken.
Jump in.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a blonde single girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your darling.
You're my doll, rock and roll. Feel the glamour and pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky.
You can touch, you can play. If you say, I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Good afternoon, our fellow viewers, and to that is our Ghanaians. Welcome to Noyaa TV Sports with your host Mustafa Abdul Mumi. Today, we are diving into the biggest headlines, the hottest matches, and the stories shaping the world of sports. Stay tuned as we break down that's the action, celebrate the victories, and bring you closer to the game. And today, we will begin from one of the legends in the game of the sporting world, in the name of Cristiano Ronaldo. He has said and has released a statement saying this year will be his final year as a footballer. And in his statement, he says, this is probably my last year of football, and I want to leave that a spectacular legacy. And if you look at his career as a footballer, he has won a multiple trophies in the name of UEFA Champions League, a Euros winner, a UEFA League Nations winner. He also has won, that's the English Premier League, a Ballon d'Or winner as well. Let's not forget, he is tightly compared to one of the greats in the world of football, in the name of Lionel Andres Messi, who also plays for Argentina. And if you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, let's not forget, or we have forgotten, he got married to his that is dating partner, and that's the name of Georgina Rodriguez, where they signed that's a prenuptial agreement, where it says that when they divorce, that's the partners. Should there be a divorce, Georgina will go her way or part her way with what she had before getting married, and Cristiano Ronaldo as well will part his way with having what he had before. But news have also emerged saying that if there should be a divorce, Cristiano will pay some amount of money that is to this partner of him in the name of Georgina Rodriguez. She will also have that's a percentage in one of his mansions that is earning some amount of money from the mansions. That is, if there's any money made, that's monthly from that mansion. Let's not forget that Cristiano Ronaldo head into his last season as a Nasser player. The current Saudi Pro League crown after edging Al Hilal last season to win the crown for the club in almost 5 years after three attempts. He has also won as the Super Cup for Al Nassr as the captain. Let's not forget that the head coach, the name of Ange Postecoglou, former head coach of that is Tottenham Hotspur, who led that is Spurs to their first European trophy for almost 15 years, has welcomed Cristiano back into the club as they won their first match of the season. That's when they won that first match of the season. Let's not forget that Al Hilal also won their match in a match where Karim Benzema, his teammate back at Real Madrid, also scored in that game as well. And for our fellow viewers, I will argue, or not argue, but some football pundits or football fans will tell you Cristiano Ronaldo is the best when it comes to football. Some will tell you Lionel Andres Messi is the best when it comes to football. But I will tell you, or I will say, if I'll pick sides, I will say that I will stick with Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo, why I will pick Cristiano Ronaldo is because if you look at Ronaldo, he is a man-made. If I say man-made, he has trained. Ronaldo has trained to be where he is. Messi is pristinely ungifted. When we say someone is pristinely ungifted, he was born with it. It's a gift. Messi can make things happen without stress. Ronaldo has to work his way through hard work. Sometimes, let's not forget that he's someone that beat abortion when his mother was pregnant with him at an early, that is when his mother was pregnant, when he was supposed to be aborted. Somehow he beat that abortion. He didn't die in the process, and he has come out to defy the odds, because to go up against something nature or something God has given someone is not an easy task. Ronaldo, I will say again, and I will say trophies do not define a player. Stats do not define a player. We choose our players based on how we see them. We choose our players based on our own opinions. Some will tell you Messi is the best because he has the most trophies, which is true. Some also tell you Messi also has some of the most stats over Cristiano Ronaldo, which is also true. But I'm choosing Ronaldo because of what he has done in the world of football. He has proven himself not in one league, not in two, not in three, but different leagues. Let's not forget, or lest we forget, as I said in earlier of my statement, he repeated that's the English Premier League crown 3 times with Manchester United. Let's not forget his peak at Manchester United. That was 2008 Red Devil. He has won all the accolades a footballer can win in that same season, except the World Cup. That season, the World Cup, I think that was the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, which he lost. But aside that, as a footballer in that 2008, no footballer has come closer to matching that is Cristiano Ronaldo legacy of 2008 as a Red Devil, because in that season, if you look at what he has done in that season, no player can recreate what this monster in the world of football has done. Players have come close. Lionel Messi has also come close. Neymar has come close, but none of them can beat that peak of 2008 Red Devil Cristiano Ronaldo. And with him set to retire this year, football fans is going to miss this player, and we will also miss you as well. You made us fall in love with football, and now you are leaving us. Some will say the day he retires is the day they also stop watching football. And for our viewers, we will take a very quick break, and when we are back, we will delve deeper into that is the other stories that we have. You are still watching Noyaa TV Sports with your host Mustafa Abdul Mumin. Before the break, we've set the stage, and now it's time to get into the heart of the action. From local talent and making waves to that's international stars rewriting history. We've got it all lined up for you. Let's jump right back into the game. And today, I have with me one of our best sports analysts or sporting analyst in the name of Mr. Benjamin. And today, he will help me bisect and dissect that is the stories we have lined up for you today. Mr. Benjamin, you are welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
feeling good, and you.
How was your weekend?
Not bad. I had a lot during the weekend, but then it was good. You understand? Yeah.
And today, for our viewers, yesterday, a news have emerged and it has been confirmed. Rodri has made his move to FC Barcelona at a fee of £65.4 million. And if you put that into euros, that will give you 76.6 million euros. How do you look at, or how do you view this signing by FC Barcelona?
To start with, Rodri is a Ballon d'Or winner, you understand, and in every team would like to have a player like Rodri inside their team, a defensive midfielder, a well-structured defensive midfielder in your team. Do you understand? And I think what Barcelona were lacking last season was their defensive midfielders. Do you understand? So adding this type of player to Barcelona's squad this season is a very, very big improvement for them, with the likes of Karim Adeyemi, Anthony Gordon, and the likes. You understand? And with a fee they bought Rodri, I think in today's market, it's very reasonable, because taking a player like Morgan Rogers going for 170 million euros, and Rodri at his age going for that amount, I would say it's quite okay, because he won a World Cup Golden Ball. You understand? To begin with, he was being named the best player of the tournament. Won the World Cup with Spain, and I think 2 trophies with Manchester City. So it's a good price. They've bought Rodri, and he's going to be a very, very, very big part of their rebuild. You see, Barcelona is also doing a rebuild, but you may think because of them buying 1 or 2 players, but then they are doing a massive rebuild. The reason why I'm saying this is they took Rashford on loan from Manchester United. Ask yourself why they didn't progress with that deal. Do you understand? Because taking Rashford and taking Anthony Gordon, the 2 players are quite good. Do you understand? They are very good. But then in terms of age, do you understand?
Yeah, age.
And player work rate, Gordon is a player that will give you more versatility than Rashford. You understand? And Barcelona is a team that goes full attack and comes back to defend with all their players. Do you understand? And Rashford is not known for that type of work. Do you understand? Rashford is a type of winger that is set to be there, a wide winger that is set to be there. You understand? But Anthony Gordon can give you the left wing back kind of style. You understand? He can go forward at the same time. He can come back to defend. Do you understand?
Let me not cut you in, but do you think so with Rodri signing for FC Barcelona, what do you think Barcelona will do this season in both, that is domestic campaign and that's continental campaign?
Oh, they are going to have a good campaign, but then their rivals has also.
Do you see them win the treble
this season? I don't see Barcelona winning the treble this season.
What trophies do you think they will win?
I'm not even going to give him the La Liga trophy, because, like I said, their rivals has also strengthened their team with the likes of Diamonde and Bernardo Silva. You understand?
Yeah.
Many more players.
Konate,
Cucurella, the best left back in the Premier League. Do you understand? And Ian Diamonde last season was also the best youngest left winger.
Yeah, for
do you understand? So I don't know, but then this season I can't really rate Barcelona to have a treble this season. They might win 1 or 2 trophies, but then
treble is a no-no.
Do
you think this season they can finally win the UEFA Champions League?
No.
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 Why?
Because, like I said, their rivals has made a strong signing, a strong statement. Do you understand? And what I'm just looking forward to is the El Clasico between these two teams.
So you don't see Barcelona beating the likes of Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal in the Champions League if they face off?
No.
Wow, that's for our fellow Barcelona fans, Arsenal fans, and that is Bayern fans. That is what our sports analyst has to say on Rodri's signing and what Barcelona can achieve. That is come next season. Before we jump into the next story, do you think Rodri stands a big chance or a high chance of winning the Ballon d'Or?
Yes, like I said, he won. He won the. He was named the best player in the tournament. Do you understand? Won 2 trophies with Man City. Won the World Cup Golden Ball, and
he did well.
You understand?
He did quite well.
So
but,
he's a main candidate for the Ballon d'Or.
But Ballon d'Or have released a statement that winning trophies doesn't guarantee you winning the Ballon d'Or.
That's what I'm saying. Individual achievements is mainly what will guarantee you to become a main candidate for the Ballon d'Or.
Do you think Rodri stands a chance, or he has the PR?
No. The question is
the PR. I mean, if you look at Lamine Yamal, it's also he played for Spain as well.
Yes,
but he didn't have the impact.
Yes,
that much
because
impact.
he
So
didn't really start.
What I'm saying is, Spain, if they will vote, the votes will share among Rodri and this thing between Rodri and Lamine Yamal. And as it starts right now, Lamine Yamal's PR is higher than Rodri.
Why are you saying Lamine Yamal's PR is higher than Rodri? Because after the final game in the final, what was the individual award Lamine Yamal had?
I think he didn't win anything though, but that has guaranteed.
No, wait. He didn't get any individual awards in the World Cup.
Yes.
And that's the biggest stage in football ever. When you take Rodri, he won the Golden Ball, was named the best player of the tournament. You understand?
Yeah.
That's an individual award there. And with the additional trophies and all that, I think Rodri's PR should, but then you see, the Spain League, you understand, the Spain Federation itself,
yes,
has this way of pushing their own players.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
That's what I meant by.
But what the Premier League is lacking is that thing. Because I can tell you, if the Premier League also has a way to push their players, come on, we'll have a lot of Premier League players to compete for the Ballon d'Or. Do you understand? So that's the only difference in there. But when you take individual achievements and all that, Rodri was way better than Lamine Yamal in the World Cup.
Okay, that's good for our viewers. That's Mr. Benjamin's final take on the Ballon d'Or. If Rodri deserves to win. And let's not forget, yesterday, making waves, or one of the shocking results, which I quite see coming. Arsenal have toppled. That is the Citizens name of Manchester City, 3-0 to lift. That is the Community Shield for the 18th time in their history. Let's not forget, or let's be forgotten. Ricardo Calafiori opened the scoring in the first 24 seconds. That's in the first minute, which was quite a shock because I was yet to even turn on my TV when I saw a notification with Arsenal leading the game. And I was quite shocked when I saw the 1-0. And what shocked me most was when the game ended 3-0. And in that matchup, where I played in that game, City were outplayed in that game. Some football will tell you City will be going back to default settings. City might not compete for the top crowns as they used to. And before I move to, that's our sports analyst, Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard were the ones that delivered. That is their talent touch for Arsenal to lift the trophy, Manchester City. And Mr. Benjamin, and with this story, were you quite shocked at the results that City or at the performance that City produced against Arsenal yesterday?
No. Abdul, to begin with, Maresca is a good coach. But then Enzo Maresca is not yet there at the peak that I would say he should take charge of Manchester City. Do you understand? Looking at what Pep has done and achieved with this team. When you look at the starting lineup that Maresca used against us now, he started in the goal post with Donnarumma, Kusanov, Diaz, Vadio, O'Reilly as the back four, Anderson and Kovacic as
defensive
midfielders, Doku on the left, Semenyo on the right, Foden and Haaland. And when you take Arsenal's lineup, this Arsenal lineup doesn't really have their main squad. Do you understand? Because we have Mascara in there, and Mascara is not someone who I think will start for Arsenal. Do you understand? Ben White also there, and
the guys also was not part of the squad.
Do you understand? And Louis Kelly, I don't think if Declan Rice was inside, you understand. But then when you take Maresca with City, he just took the job. And I don't know why Man City fans think this guy can do magic. Exactly, because with Chelsea we saw the ups and downs of Enzo Maresca. Although he won the Conference League and the Club World Cup, but then I say individual
experience.
How should I put it? The individuality of players in terms of their
output.
Do you understand? Their abilities and all that.
Experience.
It's what made Enzo Maresca won the Conference League and the Club World Cup, because they brought in a player like João Pedro. He's technically good. Do you understand? Very brilliant, all-round player. Do you understand? And a couple of them, and you have Cole Palmer there. But then you see, it took him time to build this team. Although it was his first season with Chelsea, but then it took him time to build this team gradually. And I wasn't expecting Maresca to beat Arteta in this game. No,
definitely.
You can't just take over a team today and play Arteta and think you will be winning him. No, Arteta has been with us now for years now.
Almost 7 years now.
They've built something strong, and you understand, something very promising. Bringing I think this season, this transfer season, they even brought in Bruno.
Give me Rice.
You understand, for Newcastle. You understand, so they stood no chance in this team.
Or beating Arsenal.
Maresca type of play is a possession football, and Guardiola's type of play is not a possession football. His type of play is progressive football.
Progressive.
Do you understand? Let's go all out. Let's go in. Let's push them into their box. Do you understand? Let's make them defend the whole 90 minutes. Do you understand? That's where you could see Man City goals flowing. But then Maresca's type of football is a possession type of football. He's playing a possession type of football, right? But then he's also playing a defensive game attached to it. Do you understand? Yeah, and you can't play that with Arsenal. When you sit back for Arsenal to take control over the game, you are doomed. You are doomed. Do you understand? And that's not what the likes of Man City players used to know. So it will take them time to adjust to this Maresca type of play. Do you understand? So they stood no chance in winning this game. So, and it did show.
Do you see Arsenal winning the English crown again, back to back, or defending their crown?
What Maresca's first game has shown us, I think Arsenal now have the edge
to win the English back to back,
the Premier League back to back. But if Xavi Alonso can do a little bit of magic with Chelsea, they are the team that could stop Arsenal from winning the league.
What about Manchester United?
I explained to you the other time that Manchester United is not a team that can really pull through this season. I was expecting Manchester United to make a lot of signings, a whole lot of signings, because you can't tell me you've lost Mason Mount to injury, lost Casemiro to the MLS League.
Yeah, Inter Miami.
Then you go for a player. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but then you go for a player like Andre Santos. He's a good player, but then he's not there yet. He's not there to be a starter for Manchester United. You saw in their preseason, you saw their last match with AC Milan. You understand? I was thinking he will maintain that midfield with Kobe Menu and Bruno Fernandes. Do you understand? But then some Manchester United players were saying, why didn't Carrick start Bruno Fernandes with Tielemans? Do you understand? But then it will take time. And their midfield signing this season with Tielemans and Andre Santos, to me, they are average. That's what I can say. They are average. So I don't think Manchester United can really pull through because they have a lot of matches to play. Do you understand? So Arsenal, for me, have 80% to win the Premier League back-to-back this season. Yes.
Now, before we take our next story, we have Coventry City, the newly promoted side from the Championship. We have Hull City, and that's Ipswich, who went to relegation just last season, and they are back. Do you see, out of these three teams, which teams do you think can make an impact coming back to the English Premier League?
Oh, I think Coventry City, to me, Coventry City is the only team that can really make an impact.
Their first match, they go up against Arsenal. Let's not forget, against the current holders of the English Premier League.
They'll taste
a bit of
the Premier League. You understand? Strong defeat. You understand? But then I think they will push through.
So do you see them maintaining a stand?
Oh no.
English Premier League.
Those three promoted teams will all be going back to where they came from. Do you understand? But then that's football to you. You don't know. Because we saw last season with the likes of Leeds United. Do you understand?
Magic, really magic.
They did magic with the signing of their number 9 striker, Calvin
Lewin.
Yes, do you understand?
Yeah.
And with some and team. Let's take Coventry City signing this season.
Okay.
They are not joking around. The newly promoted teams now are not joking around. First, we thought newly promoted teams doesn't really have what it takes to fund better players. Do you understand? But then you could see they're going for a player like Caleb Yancey for 26 million euros. Do you understand? They have Carl Rashford too. Do you understand? Goalkeeper from Brighton. Gustavo Harman from Sheffield. They have Lum Chua Chauna. Do you understand? From Burnley. You see, these players are all good players, and I think this season's EPL will be an interesting one.
Entertaining.
Do you understand? An interesting one because of the players these newly promoted teams are signing. They are adding up to their squad. It's making them a little bit of underdogs, but then a very strong team to compete with. You are not going to get those 5-0, 6-0 goals that we've been seeing in the previous season. Do you understand? I think they are going to give the big six teams some very difficult, tough time.
Well, for our fellow viewers, that's what Mr. Benjamin has to say on the newly promoted side and Arsenal beating, that is Manchester City, in a matchup which most didn't see coming. But personally, I saw it coming. I knew City would not beat Arsenal in that matchup. Arteta is a mastermind and a master manager who, let's say, he grew under Pep Guardiola, so he has learned from Pep Guardiola. And just as we are speaking about the English Premier League, let's not forget that the La Liga, that is the Spanish side, have kicked off, and they've kicked off in a fashion or in a thrilling fashion where Getafe, the team we know to play harambo with their head coach, we know him to play harambo. If they score you one, they'll defend till the final whistle. Fell to Alaves in the matchup where most people didn't see coming. That's a 3-0. Lest we forgotten. Getafe were down to 10 men. Getafe were down to 10 men. Mr. Benjamin, what's your take on this matchup?
You see, this was an interesting match, and it was a match that Getafe should actually win. Do you understand? But then, Kiko Femenia, their player that got sent off, actually made a very bad and worst tackle in football. You understand? Initially, the referee gave him yellow card, but then it took the intervention of VAR to alert him and let him know that tackle was very bad. You understand? And that's what did really hurt them, losing one player. And Alaves took the edge over them, winning them 3-0. To me, you see, that tackle in football, you should actually get 2 matches banned, because it's, sorry to say, it was a very bad tackle.
Very bad. So do you see Getafe bouncing back?
Oh yes.
So where do you think they'll finish this season? Because they have a spot to fight for in the Conference League. Do you think this season they might go higher, maybe to the Europa League or maybe Champions League?
Getafe, to me, losing Greenwood.
Greenwood didn't play for Getafe, did he? Greenwood played for Marseille last season.
Really?
Yeah, he played for Marseille.
Olympique
Marseille in the France League.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so Getafe for me isn't really a team that I would say can pull through to
the UEFA Europa League or Champions League.
Do you understand? Because to start with, they played, I think, four friendly, 4 or 5 friendly. They won 2, drew 2. No, 6. They won 2, drew 2, and lost 2. That is not an impressive start for Getafe. Do you understand? So I think, I don't know, they are the coach should actually try and do something about it, because the season has already started, and with this type of performance and with this type of attitude of the players, I don't think they can really reach somewhere with this, because going in with that tackle, actually it's not it. So they should actually look at the players, like attitude and all that. He should actually, he has a work to do. Actually, he has a work to do, because he made that tackle in the first half. That's the 42nd minute, and it was a goalless by then.
Yeah, goalless.
So going in for that tackle in that minute should actually tell a lot about you, because you are not concentrating
on the game,
on your job. Do you understand? You should be fully concentrated. You understand? We say a tackle like that if you are leading a good 0 and you are in the last minute and your team is going to actually, you understand?
Well,
lose.
Martinez was also on the double as they led Villarreal 2-0. But Villarreal were able to bounce back from the 2-goal deficit to draw the game just before halftime. And that match, or that scoreline before the halftime, was the final scoreline at full time. And Mr. Benjamin, Villarreal have begun their season with a point. That is after coming back from a 2-goal deficit. How do you see them finishing this season?
Villarreal has a strong team because we saw them last season. We saw what they did last season. We saw them, and when you take their defensive, they have Romero, they have Viega, the Portuguese player, international defender. They have Foyt, they have Moreno. Do you understand? They have good players. They have Pepe. They have Guid. They have. Do you understand? Villarreal has a good play. They have good players. They have interesting talents inside their team, and we saw what they did last season. They really did well. They pulled through. So I expect Villarreal to finish. Let me say 7th or 6th
position. Last season,
this season.
Let's not forget they are in the UEFA Champions League. So do you see them not finishing just the way they finished last season?
If Villarreal could add a little bit of
signings
to it, I think they
might
maintain their position. But then you can. I don't see Villarreal having a second team stronger close to the first team. So adding a little bit of signing will be very reasonable. You understand, and it will help you maintain that pedestal you set for yourself last season.
Yeah. And earlier on, we spoke about FC Barcelona. They are Catalan brothers or Catalan of Espanyol Barcelona. Also beat Las Levante 3-0. Seems like this season the La Liga teams are not joking.
Yeah,
everyone just scoring their goals. How do you see Espanyol faring well this season as they picked up their first 3 points, not conceding a single goal in their first match?
You see, that match was total dominance to me. That Espanyol match was total dominance to me. The Espanyol also is a team that you don't really see them, but then they are kind of underdogs in the La Liga. They actually try their best. They try to maintain that stage they've set for themselves. Do you understand? I see Espanyol maintaining that stage set for themselves. I don't see them going higher or dropping lower. They will actually maintain that pedestal they've set for themselves, and it's good for a team like Espanyol. Do you understand? Yeah.
And for our fellow viewers, we will stay here a bit. We will go for a quick break, and when we are back, we will take our last story for the day.
Yeah. Noyaa Tv Yeah. Many Benny Janoni, my sumo pakake ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi cloma ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo pakake ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi cloma ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have a serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, Sugar Fresh production. Dr. Abemike. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble.
You are still watching Noyaa TV Sports with me, your host, Mustafa Abdul Mumin, and we've had our various discussions and takes from that's our sports analyst, Mr. Benjamin. Don't forget to follow us on our social media as Noyaa TV on YouTube and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe and also leave your comments. I will read them out to you as we are still in the show. Mr. Benjamin, yesterday a big upset happened in the world of football, and I can guarantee you investors also were not happy. When I say investors, those who play bet, they say they are investors. They are not, some say they are investors, some say they are risk takers. So any of them fits. So our investors and risk takers will not be happy with Paris Saint-Germain's result yesterday. They lost 1-0 to Lens, where I know many investors will play for Paris to win the match. The match didn't even play over 1.5. Double chance for Paris didn't even enter. First half win or draw for Paris did not enter. So I know our fellow viewers, our fellow investors will be very angry with Paris Saint-Germain. With this match, we lost beating Paris. Was it a shock to you as it was for our investors?
Like you said, it was a shock to our investors. So definitely, it's a big shock to me because I don't understand why Dembele wasn't in the starting lineup.
Dembele is not that fit to play. That's why. You see, Paris Saint-Germain have signed a new player, Aklius, that's from Monaco.
Aklius is a young team.
Yeah.
Aklius is not there yet. He shouldn't be starting this match. And see, Lens is not a team that you think we've seen Lens. We've seen what they can do. We've seen them in the previous seasons. Do you understand? Lens actually, when it faces PSG, gives him tough time. Do you understand?
Yes.
And we are facing this team in the France
Super Cup
final. And you're telling me Dembele is not that fit. Okay, that's good. What happened to Barcola? You could actually start Kvaratskhelia up front.
Kvaratskhelia played as a winger. That's his normal position.
No, you could have, you are losing your main man because you sold Gonzalo Ramos to AC Milan. So losing your main man, that's Dembele starting up front. Fine. Kvaratskhelia is a versatile player. Play everyone on the pitch for you. That's Kvaratskhelia to you. But his main position is a left winger. If I were to be this coach, I'm going to bring a Barcola in this team. Play Barcola left winger. Start up front with Kvaratskhelia. Do it on the right. And taking the midfield, Vertinia, Beraldo, and Zaire. Why should Beraldo be starting this?
I think that's a decision that the coach has to take.
Sometimes coaches make certain decisions, and we the investors have to go through the pain.
Bear the consequences.
Like how? You started Dings,
Look at him.
Pacho, Zaban, and Hakim. Isn't someone who should really start this game?
Malukadin is a former gold medalist.
He left PSG.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa to PSG. He shouldn't be starting. You see, when new signings sign for your team, they have signings that brings instant impact. Signing like Morgan Rogers, you saw him, his first debut. They didn't put boom.
I think Paris went into this game, or Luis Enrique chose to use the lineup he did because Paris normally wins this trophy, no matter the club they face as the opponent. If you look at this, Paris have only lost the trophy for the second time in 14 years, in almost a decade. They've only lost the trophy. As yesterday, they lost yesterday. It's only the second time in 14 years that they've lost the trophy. So I'm sure Luis Enrique was going to this match having this behind his back that no matter what, his team will win the trophy. And if you take Luis Enrique into question, when it comes to finals, king of finals, he's the king of finals. He has played 11 finals and lost only one, with his win percentage sitting at 85%. He's the king of finals, as people call him. He has only lost one final as a manager. Sorry, he has only lost he has only lost three finals out of the 20 finals he has been to. He won 17 of them. He has won 17 of the 20 finals he has been to. As I said, he is called the king of finals. Maybe he's going to the match with the mindset that with the squad I'm choosing, they are going to surely deliver what I want them to deliver. So
we've seen PSG's main 11.
Yeah, main
We've
11.
seen a couple of times. See what they did in the Champions League last season.
That's in the final against Arsenal.
Thank you. So we saw the players they used. Do you understand?
Yes.
And with this lineup, we have new faces. When you look at his sub, we have Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah. World Cup winner.
He should be starting ahead of
Berardi.
We have Mendy. That's the player that should be starting ahead of
Mendy.
Mendes.
Mendes is not fully fit. He's injured. He's not fully fit.
Mendes was subbed in. He got a red card.
Yeah, he wasn't fully fit before.
So my plan is start those type of players. Start Dembele. Start Mendes. Start Fabian Ruiz. In the first half, you know what they can do when this team is fully set. They can give you 2-3 goals in the first half. When you come to the second half, then you do what? You just sap those players off. You think they are not fully fit. Because this is a final. This is not a normal match to win 3 points and add to your. This is a final. We are winning cup here. Do you understand? So if the players are not fully fit, but then they can play 45 minutes because you brought them in the second half. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So just start them, play them after the first half. Just change them. You already get your results in the first half. See, they got a red card. Antonio got a red card. They scored a goal in the 22nd minute.
Yeah.
That's Lens.
Talvin. Through Talvin.
32nd minute. And 39 minutes they got a red card.
Yeah.
I was expecting
Paris.
PSG to capitalize on this
Red card.
and give us the result we all wanted.
The investors, as you mean.
But then the starting lineup did not really favor the team at all. And it took him, I don't know what is wrong with coaches nowadays. It took you it took him a long time to know that he needs to bring most of the big players inside. Do you understand? And see, in football, the team that has scored one and be shown a red card is very difficult
Because they will defend.
to win. And a team that plays 3-back, that push their fullbacks to add up to the midfield, is a team that when you face, you always find difficulties in doing what? Breaking them. Because that's the formation Chelsea used to go on their previous cards. Do you understand? And that's what Alonso is going to use this season, I think. So he this loss was actually on the coach. I don't think it was on the players because you had what it takes to win this match. You had everything to put in place to win this match. But he decided to go for the newly signed players and kids, let me say, to start this match with, and that's what did hurt him most. So this should be a lesson to the coach, to the manager actually, and do better next time because we investors really lost a whole lot of money that day because you can't tell me to go one up for
Loss.
you understand, for Lens. You can't tell me to go one up for Lens. And also I'm not thinking I'll go 1-0 for PS. It's a straight win. So he really did us bad, but then that's football for you. It's a game of two halves. So
Mr. Benjamin, before you leave, or before we finish today's sports segment, we've received news that Al Hilal are looking to sign Joao Pedro, that is from Chelsea at Pedro Neto. Sorry for the Joao Pedro Neto at over 100 million euros. Do you think this signing for Al Hilal strengthens them to be able to win the Saudi Pro League, or do you think Chelsea needs this player to be able to compete in the English Premier League?
See, in terms of the transfer market, like now, like I told you, the transfer market is, I don't know, is going off balance in the Premier League. And Pedro Neto is a player Chelsea bought for, I think, 60. I think it's 60. You can check for me. Pedro Neto is a player with huge potential and good qualities. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And to me, I think he has really done enough for Chelsea. Chelsea should actually accept even 80 million euros for Pedro Neto. Why am I saying that? Because if they lose Pedro Neto now, it's not going to be a big loss for them. Because they have players like Giovanni Quenda there, they have Estevao, they have Morgan Rogers. Do you understand? They have Gittins. And they have Nicolas Jackson to play on the left wing as well. So losing a player like Pedro Neto wouldn't be that bad for Chelsea, and it will actually be a great sales for them, because they are looking for 100 million euros to sell him, right?
Yeah, over 100 million.
Yeah.
Initially, he was bought to Chelsea at a fee of 54 million pounds from Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Buying a player of that quality and that potential for 54 and putting him on the market for a price of 100 million, it's quite reasonable, because, like I said, now the transfer market is actually going off balance, because you could see players, one season type players, like one season shine players like Anderson. You mean those type of players going for bigger fees? It's outrageous. And to me, I don't think that price should actually be the price that they should actually buy those type of players. Because you can't tell me you'll be buying Morgan Rogers for 117 million. Even Pogba and Cristiano Ronaldo in those times didn't go for that money. So let's see, if Morgan Rogers is going for 117 million euros, what do you think how much do you think Cristiano Ronaldo will go for in his time now compared to Morgan Rogers? I think we are looking at around 200 million, 150 million euros there.
Even Lamine and Haaland are costing around 220 million euros.
You see.
So with if it's about Ronaldo and Messi in their peak for their signing, I don't think any club can sign them. Any club can sign those players.
So that's how the transfer market is now. And a player like Pedro Neto going for 100 million euros is reasonable now in the transfer market. You understand? And selling him to these Saudi teams is reasonable, because they have what it takes to fund that type of players and that type of price tag. You understand? So yes, but for me, I think if Chelsea lose this player, it's not going to be a big deal to Chelsea, because they have the likes of Quenda, Estevao Williams, Gittins, Nicolas Jackson can also play on the left wing, Morgan Rogers. So they have a lot of options and a lot of talent in there. Do you understand? And the reason why I think Chelsea will let go of Pedro Neto is his age.
So you think he's old enough, or he's getting old enough?
You understand? He's getting old enough. So offloading him with that price tag and looking at his age is reasonable.
Okay.
Because you have the kids in there. You have it will create space for Gittins, Quenda, Estival to show what they are made of. Do you understand? But then when you have players like Pedro Neto there, they are the big figures. They are players that can be kept on bench for a longer period of time. Do you understand? So when you have good offers for those type of player, and you know you have a very good replacement for them, then it will be a fair deal to you. You understand? So they should actually take this 100 million and offload Pedro Neto, because I think they have what it takes to compete for the Premier League this season.
I want you to be quick with this summary. Which club or which clubs of the various that is leagues, let's say in Spanish league, which team do you see win the La Liga, and which player do you think will win the Golden Boot?
As we all know, Kylian
For the Golden Boot.
For the Golden
And the league?
And the league this season, I think the league is for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Because looking at their signing this season, they actually did sit down, study the team. You understand? And know the type of positions to strengthen. You saw their left back was leaking last season.
Yeah.
You saw their right wing was leaking last season.
Yeah.
So they brought in player like Yan Diamonde to play. Yan Diamonde is a type of player that can play
Wings.
both wings, and you are not expecting him to bench almighty Vinicius Junior. Do you understand? So Yan Diamonde is a player that is going to be played on the right wing. You have Vinicius Junior on the left wing, and Kylian Mbappe as a striker. And they bought in, like I said, they bought in the Premier League best left back. That's Marc Cucurella. They brought in Konate from
Liverpool
to strengthen their defense, but they have the player they bought from
Bournemouth. Dean Heisen.
You understand? Pairing him and Konate, I think, will be a very big defensive pairing in the Premier League this season. Because they are strong on the ball. They are both ball carriers. You understand? They both give correct and accurate long passes. So I think Real Madrid has what it takes. And looking at their midfield, they brought in Bernardo Silva to bring that experience in the midfield, because we have Traumeni and Kamavinga in the midfield without Abdullah.
And Aguleto is there.
There is no experience in the midfield. So bringing a player like Bernardo Silva, who has everything it takes
to be a superstar.
He's already in that. Now he doesn't have anything. He just has to retire because we've seen him. So adding a player like that to the midfield will bring in experience in the midfield. Do you understand? These kids like Traumeni, Kamavinga, Adagula are going to learn from this guy. So I think Real Madrid have solved almost
all their problems
now. So they can go in next season and have. I'm expecting Real Madrid to get the treble this season.
A treble? Wow. And you've already ticked, that is Arsenal to win the Premier League.
Arsenal to win.
Which player do you think will win the Golden Boot?
I think we'll win a Golden Boot. It's not certain yet. Pedro from Chelsea doing unbelievably
Well,
good job. Now, we take preseason for example. He played, I think, 5 matches, scored 7, gave 1 assist. Just preseason. Matches hasn't been started. Premier League hasn't started yet. Just preseason. So I think Alan should actually watch his back, because Chelsea has also strengthened his attacking options very well, and with the experience of João Pedro and the likes of Cole Palmer and Morgan Rogers, I think Chelsea are going to go, and Chelsea are playing a 3-back, pushing fullbacks to add up to the midfield. Do you understand? And with the likes of Palestra and Savaria, they are players that are also ball carriers. They are good on the ball. They are very versatile. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So Chelsea for me is going to score a lot of goals. Do you understand?
So
So I
We-
think João Pedro and Haaland
we'll fight for the top spot.
these two strikers that are going to really fight for the. I really wanted to add Thiago Brentford.
Thiago from Brentford.
From Brentford, but then looking at his run in the World Cup with Brazil, it was very poor. So and I don't know why Ancelotti didn't call João Pedro and call Thiago, but then he's the manager, he's the coach.
He chooses-
sees what we can't see.
Yeah, he chooses who will play, who will not
Yes.
play.
So-
And we already know that in the German league, Bayern will win, and Harry Kane is likely to win the Golden Boot. In the France league, Paris Saint-Germain might or will retain. It's high chance they will retain their league, and a player from Paris Saint-Germain might win the Golden Boot. And so with that, I just want your take on the final league. That is the Serie A. Which team do you think will win the league this season, and which player?
I'm maintaining my stand on Inter Milan.
Inter Milan, and which player?
Will win the
Golden Boot.
Golden Boot. If Martinez is
Fit.
fit, I think Martinez will win the Golden Boot. But then if he picks up an injury, then I'm going to go in for Thuram,
Marcus Thuram.
Marcus Thuram, to win the Golden Boot this season for the Serie A.
And for our viewers, that wraps up on today's sports action here on Noyaa TV. Big shout out to Mr. Benjamin for bringing that is the energy and insight. Don't forget, stay connected and keep the conversation alive by following us on all our social media handles on Noyaa TV, both on TikTok and YouTube. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. And next time I'll read out that is your comment. And another big thank you to that is our production board, that is for the Noyaa TV, and for making this that is a good that is production. Until the next time, I'm your host Mustafa Abdul Mumin. I'm reminding you the game never stops. Shalom.
Make me want